What's up, guys? Winner Kills here, and welcome back to another post-commentary duel video. So this is I think the last feature match from my locals. It was only 3 rounds that I got to record for, and this is actually round 1. They're all not in specific order, but they don't really need to be. So we got PePe and Dinomist facing off at each other here. When the Dinomist side is going to activate, I believe it's Dinomist Charge, which is basically a tanky for the deck. Nice little consistency boost there. He's going to set 2 back row and activate a full scale. He's going to check out what those scales are going to do exactly. I believe they have a lot to do with destroying themselves instead of destroying Dinomist monsters, and he's going to Pendulum Summon as well. The level 5. I believe that's Dinomist Rex, the super rare from this set. As is, he's very vulnerable to Wavering Eyes at this point. I don't know if that is exactly the best play. Maybe he's got a Wavering Eye set of his own. So he's going to normal summon Skullcrabat Joker. I know it's hard to see the glare. It is what it is. It is what it is. I can't really do anything about that. Adjusting a filter on this one was not really going to help too much. So he's going to Wavering Eyes, as expected. He'll Damage Juggler to negate it completely. Get that Gi Turtle draw off. And he's going to activate Wavering Eyes again. He had 2 set. So he's going to chain his own Wavering Eyes to resolve first before the other one can. Now just debating on what to banish with that insanely busted 4 Pendulum card resolving Wavering Eyes. That card should not be legal by any means. It is absolutely insane. Especially in situations like this where 2 Pendulum decks are trying to play against each other. And then a card like Wavering Eyes is just too much of a problem to run into. So he's going to end up banishing the Dinomist Rex off his field. He's going to search, I believe, another copy of Wavering Eyes as well as a Pendulum Monster. And I'm not too sure if the other Pendulum Zone is still there, because perhaps it used the effect to save the other Dinomist Pendulum. Alright, so he's gonna go Damage Juggler to search, and he's going to E-Telly out a Recover along with his Hat Trigger and Synchro for a Nat Beast, and attacking with his Pendulum Skullcrabat Joker and setting 2 back row. I don't believe he opted to search another Wavering Eyes. Perhaps he already has another copy. Who knows? Not really sure at this point. Actually, you know, I don't think he got to search the other copy because of the stipulation where the other Pendulum card wasn't destroyed, strictly because of the 1 Dinomist effect. I don't know, I could be wrong. So he's going to special summon the other one and out that Nat Beast pretty fast. I believe it drops the attack of the other monsters, the one in the middle of his field. That'll drop the attack of his monster by 100, I believe, for every Dinomist he controls, and it'll attack over the Skullcrabat Joker. And then he's going to have another Skullcrabat Joker. He searched it off Wavering Eyes, of course, last turn. Gonna go ahead and get some more searches. Again, I do apologize for the glare. I have just enough hard time seeing it as you guys do, and I have to commentate over it. So it's a little difficult, but I think we can manage. So he's got that Skullcrabat Joker there, full scale. We got a monkey board and a lizard draw. Very, very powerful. And I believe he just pendulum out a Skullcrabat Joker and a Mirror Conductor. There's Wavering Eyes. He's gonna go in for 3. Actually, only 2. It's gonna look like, because I believe he's gonna bounce the other Dinomist back to his hand, instead of it being destroyed. But what's confusing is it still gets banished, and I don't think it actually ended up destroying it, so I don't know if Wavering Eyes could have technically got to banish that Dinomist card. I'm not too sure of what's happening. But some shenanigans are happening, of course. But he's going to end up swinging for game, so it's not really going to matter too much. Anyways, Trapeze Magician's going to come in and seal the deal either way, based off sheer damage. I believe Dinomist player's going to go first, setting 3 back row, I want to say. Setting 3 back row, and he's going to pass, looking to disrupt some plays of the PePe player. Definitely a smart decision. He's going to go Monkey Board, add Skullcrabat Joker. Standard first turn. Standard, you know, any turn. Really good play. Adding Pendulum Sorcerer. Looking to go for perhaps a power play here. He's going to activate Lizard Draw. Most likely going to see a Pendulum Summon here of Sorcerer, Master Pendulum, and Vector Pendulum. So Pendulum Summon of 3 monsters in total. Pendulum Sorcerer is going to resolve. No Wavering Eyes being activated amongst those 3 set back row. Skullcrat Joker and Featutre will be added to his hand. Setting up for next turn and getting one of the better scales in the game, at least for this deck. An attack declaration of, I believe it was Pendulum Sorcery, he's going to activate Dinomist Rush, which can special summon 1 Dinomist from your deck, and it's unaffected by monster effects for the rest of the turn. So he's going to choose Dinomist Rex, and I believe that's going to end his main phase. Or not his main phase, his battle phase, I should say, and he's going to go into main phase 2. Looking to establish a board to basically shut down his opponent for the next turn. We'll see a Ptolemaeus come out, detaching those 3 into Nova, into Infinity, and a Hat Tricker as well. Hat Tricker helping to make a Dagus Emerald to put back the materials he just used to make that Infinity. Now that's what I call resource management right there, folks. That's what I call resource management. Basically, only lost 1 card off that board of Emerald and Infinity. Now has a free negation and a free draw, passing over to the Dinomist player. I believe Rex gets destroyed in the end phase, perhaps by Dinomist Rush. So that is why it is now currently in the extra deck. Now, PePe player, on the other hand, has a free negation of any sort with that Infinity over there that you can't really see that well because of the glare. Again, I do apologize. These things happen sometimes. Not too much I can do about them at the time, though. I usually end up figuring out as I'm editing them. So he's going to activate Dinomist in his scale on the left side. And Infinity's going to have the option to negate it, which he will, because he doesn't want to have to worry about the effect of not being able to destroy any of his Dinomist due to that card in the Pendulum scale, because it contributes itself to stop it from being destroyed. So he's going to reveal the Cyber Dragon-like one and normal summon Luster Pendulum, activating limited removal just to get over the Infinity, and it's going to work since he baited out the negation, and then Luster Pendulum will swing over Dagus Thermal for 50 life points. Nothing more. Dinos will be getting destroyed in the end phase by the resolving effect of limited removal. Skullcrat Joker comes down as added by I believe it was Pendulum Sorcerer last turn. Featutre and Monkey Board in the scales, as we want to see, but there's a Wavering Eyes in his way now. Wavering Eyes is going to stop him from drawing and searching. And he's going to go grab himself a scale and inflict 500 points of damage. Not looking too good right now for PePe. That Wavering Eyes might as well have just won him the game, depending on what he has to rebound with here. Looks like it's just going to be 1 set. He's going to add the Pterodactyl one. I forget his name. It's like Terra something. He's going to draw for turn, though. Set 1. I believe he can get over Skullcrat Joker by 50. And he will. I believe he's got Cyber Dragon Dre in his hand, which is 1 card that he does side for, I think, the mirror as well as this match. It could work very well. Just to be able to make Chimera Tech. See a Master Pendulum come down and an Ignister. Ignister is going to activate his effect to summon 1 Draco Slayer from the deck. But he's going to Ghost Ogre it. So that will die as soon as its effect will activate and resolve. No longer on the field. Now left with a 0 defense Luster Pendulum on the field. Not doing a whole lot for him. Can the PePe player recover? He's going to normal summon the Dre. And he's going to attack into Luster Pendulum and pass. And he's going to draw into a Dinomist Rush. I don't think you could have asked for a better draw right there. He's going to go get the Plestios, I believe its name is. Hope I'm not butchering it. I probably am. activate one in the scale and another in the scale. Could go for a big pendulum summon here, but he could run into a card like Ranhorn, a card like Notice. He's gonna only go for 2 though, the 2 level 5s, Rex and I forget the other name. Full scales, a Dinomist charge. And he's got 2 level 5s. Basically doing what the deck should be doing at this moment. He got asked about a ruling, so he had to get up for a second, but we're back. So continuing, staring down a pretty tough field here. I don't think there's a whole lot he can do. I think we might see, after he gets attacked over here, I think we might see a victory on the Dinomist side. He's going to activate the effect to discard 1 card randomly out of his hand. Or shuffle back into the deck, rather. Haven't seen this effect activated before. I didn't know any of the Dinomists did that. Interesting. I believe he has to return a Dinomist after dealing damage to shuffle 1 back into the deck. I think that's how it works. And that's the effect of Dinomist Rex, I believe. He's got a Twister in hand and another Dre. And that's just going to end it right there. I believe he had a set E-Telly, not doing a whole lot there. Not going to want to go for the Ghost Ogre or the Recover play. So he's going to open up with Face Off on the other side. Very interesting card choice in Dinomist. Looks like Vector is going to be going to the extra deck, and he's going to have the option to either special summon Luster Pendulum or activate in his Pendulum scale. Preemptively setting 1 back row at the start of his turn. Long match, folks. It's a long match. But we'll see. We'll see if Dinomist has what it takes, or if he'll just preemptively or predictively, as everybody's probably imagining, get stomped by PePe, which hasn't really been the case yet, as we saw in Game 2. So that's going to be it for his turn. Just a face off and a set back row with the Luster Pendulum on board. Nothing else to show for it. Maybe didn't open up too well or consistent as he'd like. Now, I think I saw a Twin Twister in hand. Ready to clear some back row, if any. Twin Twister is an absolutely amazing card right now. Twin Twister is just probably better than MST right now. And that's just my personal opinion. I think Twin Twister is one of the greatest spell and trap removal cards to ever grace this game, definitely. So I believe he's got a Trapeze Magician on field. That's it. It's very, very slow opening for PePe. It's just going to be enough to get over Luster Pendulum and set 2 back row. I believe one is a Typhoon and the other is a Twin Twister. He does have Trapeze Magician, so when that is destroyed, he will get to activate his effect to special summon I believe a Perform Mage from his deck. So, not going to get OTK'd too easily. He's going to reveal the Cyber Dragon-like Dinomist. And I believe when that's special summoned, he can trigger to special summon the other one. Now he's going to go for a rank 5 play. The deck finally getting to do what it does. Good rank 5 plays. Volcasaurus, no Cyber Dragon Nova. A Volcasaurus away the Trapeze Magician. Will not, I believe, okay, it will trigger Trapeze. For a second I thought it wouldn't. And he also has a Trick Clown under there, we didn't get to see that. So special summon Plush Fire off Trapeze Magician, and then Trick Clown will special Trapeze Magician out of grave. So Trapeze Magician, when destroyed, is a very, very tricky card, very, very powerful card, because it can keep, especially with Trick Clown, it can keep reviving itself. And then he's going to Typhoon his scale. Typhoon, a very good trap card. One of his favorite side deck cards. This definitely came in clutch, especially against Pendulum decks. Luster Pendulum on his side of the field. And I believe he run into the Plush Fire in battle phase. Special summoning Damage Juggler. Getting more free pluses over there on the PePe side. Now if he can just get that in his graveyard, he can search pretty much anything he needs. Very, very crucial. Just a Volcasaurus and a Luster Pendulum. He's gonna normal summon a Vector for a Castel. Castel gonna remove the Volcasaurus, get that out of the way, and there he goes with the Damage Juggler search, adding Mirror Conductor. Now with Mirror Conductor, he can take that 1850 zero defense monster and turn it into a 0 attack monster, which it looks like he's gonna do. Accidentally activating the Twin Twister, maybe to activate his own Wavering Eyes to let that go through, or at least not get completely destroyed right there. Either way, he's still attacking over the Luster, and he's gonna have a Twin Twister for the Dinomist charge, swinging for 2k with Castel, passing back again, not being able to do too much on his turn, just other than attacking. Trapeze Magician still had 0 attack, 0 defense, gonna pass turn. Flush Fire and Castel now attacking directly. Can he draw the card he needs? Nothing on field. If that Plush Fire dies, you can summon a Perform Mage. If the Trapeze Magician dies, you can special summon a Perform Mage. He's gonna normal Luster Pendulum and pass. I don't think it is gonna look too good for him here. He's gonna crash his Trapeze Magician, take the damage, special summon out Damage Juggler, and then he's just gonna attack for game. And that's gonna end that grinder of a match. Oh my god, I think that's one of the longest post commentaries I've ever done in a while. That was quite long. I might speed it up from where it is, so it may not be as long as I'm making it to be. Who knows? But anyways, guys, thank you so much for watching. We're already at 1,100 subscribers. Holy crap. How did we get there? It seems like it seems like yesterday we just hit 1,000. And a week later we're at 1,100. Anyways, guys, I cannot thank you enough for the support. It really means a lot. And as always, guys, Winterkill is signing out. We'll see you in the next one.